is my senior year, so this is basically my 4th year here. ADP started my sophomore year, and I almost wasn't part of it because I was going to transfer because I wasn't getting what I wanted.
So I first came to Catawba wanting to go into their music program. Growing up, I always loved music. It was something that I was passionate about. So when I was looking for colleges, I ended up here at Catawba. And as I started as a student, we had our arts development program. It was thriving. We probably had 60-some students in the program. It was awesome and incredible. But then, like with everything else, COVID happened, and all of the performance opportunities that we had died, and we couldn't have live shows. So everything that ADP and the arts development program was died with it.
I believe she came in my sophomore year, our sophomore year, is when she came in to lead it, because that first year I don't think there was an ADP program at that point.
It was my sophomore year, and ADP came to life, really. And I was like, oh, that's cool, but I'm not a singer, so I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. And Kat was like, you're playing, you're already signed up. I didn't sign up, she just signed me up. So you're playing this date, so figure something out. And she gave me 2 weeks. This program meant so much to me as a student, and now these students need it just as much as I did, and they don't have it. Fall of 2022, I'm able to come on staff and start with this program. Our first semester was brutal. We still had students quarantining or from exposure to COVID or testing positive for COVID, and we have shows that get canceled for that. But we get through that semester having, I think we had 2 shows that first semester, and students started to get excited. Students that hadn't had an opportunity on campus to perform original music are doing that.
She's really great at what she does. I'm sure she's been very frustrated with me sometimes because I'm a very forgetful person, and I forget to send stage plots and input lists, but she always works around it and she always gets it done. I think Pavel not being around definitely affected, just not just me, everyone in ADP, but
a couple of days after my birthday that, hey, got this offer to go on tour. We're going on tour. And I'm like, great, where? Europe, a European tour. My first ever tour is going to Europe with my band.
I mean, I tried to find another option, tried to find someone else, but I just couldn't find anyone that was willing to do it and that could pull it off in the time that we had.
But I think the most exciting thing for me for 2025 is we're going to try something new, and all of the graduating seniors are going to get to have their own nights and get to really put together, like, okay, who do they want as their openers? How do they want, like, the full show to look and feel, and get to have a little bit more control over that and really get to speak into that. How's
this ADP then? Like, how the preparation for this?
My time was reduced, the amount of time I had to prepare, and it's been a little bit rough, like being able to adjust to that amount of time, but I think it's gone pretty well.
You mean you're gonna tune before you go up? What is that? What? That's a lot and unusual.
It's a difference between.
My hand's cramping, I can't do it much. Cramping right here.
You've been injured on the job, needs payment.
Yeah, I need to
Short time.
Sorry. I'm gonna just like go down like that.
Oh, I get to sit down for the first time.
Sit down for our second half. Unfortunately, he is leaving us after this semester.
me sala, siento más sufrir y sufro más daño, pero también siento amor que crece más y
It sounds so funny, but like, it was seeing Ed Sheeran live. It doesn't make any sense because I am not a singer, clearly. But seeing him live in Peru, that was my first concert. He played at National Stadium, and it was just him, and he just controlled everyone that way with just making music. He was just a little guy playing guitar, and that was like, damn, I want to do that. I want to do that. Like, I just want to play guitar and people would go crazy, and like just have fun.
Hi. This last one, last semester I couldn't do one because I happened to go on tour with my band. But also, man, I couldn't do this show, unfortunately, and that disappointed a lot of friends and family. This was the first song I ever released. This was freshman year. Yeah, freshman year. Spring song, freshman year. Yeah, this song means a lot. Means a lot to me. A lot of things were changing. So this song is called Flight. Hope you enjoy it. So, first of all, I'm going to say thank you to everyone who came here. Really appreciate you guys. It's been some lovely time here at Catawba. And I got to have some of my best friends here. Like Will on bass. I heard this when we were in concert. And like, because of Kat, because I was able to perform here. I was able to go follow my dreams and play across the road. So again, give it for Kat.
And it was some of the best experience I've ever lived. And for that, I would have dropped everything. And I was able to like still continue school while I was there, which was horrible, but I still did it. But if that happened again, like if it had happened this semester, I'm gone. Because that's the reason why I came to school. The reason why I did ADPs, the reason why we do music. And I think it's the same way for you. Like if you, maybe not exactly Tori, but it's to do music, and this was an opportunity to do music, and it was abroad, so I'm gone. And it did piss off a lot of people.
I think me and Pavel have a somewhat similar take on things when it comes to music, but I don't mean anything negative by this. I tend to place a higher importance on education than Pavel. So like my goal was always to go as far as I could with the degrees.
Yeah.
And in my plans that includes getting a PhD or a DMA in music. Although I've spent a lot of time here as a popular music musician, I've also spent equally as much, maybe even more time being a classical musician. So my goal would be to be like a performing musician, maybe release some of my original music, but also like, be a music professor or stuff like that.
Start small. Like if you're like a singer-songwriter, just do it yourself. Just you. Because most likely you've never played with a band before. And if you go straight into like, I want a band, you're going to get overwhelmed because you won't know what's going on. And then after that, rely on your friends. Because you're going to make friends in the music program. And once you start working with a band, you'll learn how to direct, how to be a a music director and know what to give the musicians so they'll have what you want.
I definitely think also having a plan for everything. Having a plan for rehearsals, having a plan for shows, everything, because good music doesn't happen on accident. There's got to be a plan behind it. Definitely, like you said, depend on your friends to help you out, but bring in musicians. If you're going to bring in musicians, bring in people that you trust that are going to do things correctly, but maybe are also going to challenge you, you know, because they're going to push you to become better, and in the end, that's all that matters.
ADP was a huge thing, like how we were saying for like my college career.
I think in like my previous experiences, typically I don't feel anything when it's like, when I'm still around, so I haven't felt it, but as soon as I like ain't on campus anymore and ain't doing it, then I'm sure it's gonna hit me and I'm gonna miss it. But
Don't forget that it's a show and treat it like it. But have fun.